gotta make a way out. Sometimes I feel like the Lord don't be blessing me, but I never give up. I came too far, now I won't fall down. Save me, please, but I never give up.
Hi, how y'all doing? Welcome to the show, Criminal Discrimination. And right here is our guest, Love.
How you doing? How y'all doing?
Thank you for coming on to the show.
No problem.
All right. Today's topic is about shackles on and shackles off. And what does that really mean? Shackles on and shackles off mean you paid your debt to society, and shackles off and you're supposed to be free and rehabilitated back into society. But most people still feel like they still have shackles on. And Love right here is going to tell us a little story on how he can relate to that.
All right. So so yeah, in my case, it was kind of like, right now I'm on bond. I've been on bond since like January 2018, and here we are, January 2020. So, I spent some time in there, not too much long, but since I've been out, it's most definitely feel like, I've been still locked up. Like, it's like, bond, it's like they like bond your mind, like you especially when you don't have like a paid attorney who's really for you. So it's like,
yeah,
it's pretty challenging, and also just having, my mom, Tanisha Wofford, better known as Big Sexy, like she spent 2 years herself wrongfully accused, and just got back out just this past April and just getting reacclimated into the society. It's most definitely been a task at hand. So yeah,
because you got to deal with that on a daily basis, and then like you said, you have an attorney that is through the court, and you don't even know if you're fighting for you.
Exactly.
So it's
already had to fire one, so I'm pressing right now to get this paid attorney. So it all come together. So
yeah, I understand. So that affects people, on a daily basis, and how does it affect you? Like you said, how does it affect you mentally? Dealing with this.
Well, mentally, most definitely, first and foremost, I'm truly blessed to be able to have, like stretched it out this long, so to have at least a fighting chance. But throughout it all, I've had to be mentally strong, to be able to, keep a sane mindset, to, be able to, fight for myself in this time, because it's like I said, like even though you're not behind those bars while you're on bond, it's like you're free, but you're not free. They still got their hold. They still got that hold on you.
Yeah.
And just no matter if it's the case of just calling in every week, or just like trying to get a job, and you're not getting that call back because you wonder if it's because of these charges that you have pending. So it's pretty mind-boggling.
Yeah, and pretty much, they on your case. Someone, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And it's almost like being on probation.
For real.
That's pretty much what it is.
And that's what I'm trying to, prevent. So
yeah, so it's like those are your shackles still on,
Most
being
definitely.
back into society.
Most definitely.
Can you give us some insight on like, far as how do you feel like our society can heal from the roots of with dealing with change, and just how can we move past of how the system actually operate on when they say rehabilitate?
I would say just putting some better like systems in place, like, because the system that we got right now is not working, for the people who are out now, and just who've had to serve that time and actually got convictions, but they've done what they had to do.
There's been time.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
most definitely. And then to try to get a job. Like, for instance, my mom, like she was living with my grandmother, and the complex had came, and they said that she had to leave, like, because I guess they did a background check after they made her file for her occupancy.
Mm-hmm.
And that when she was wrongfully accused, like, that came up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they said that she had to leave the premises and wasn't even allowed back on the premises where her grandchild was, where her mom was, where her son was. So she couldn't even be there, and they forced us to move type. So and she, there was no. It's just but if she was,
and it's like
I ain't gonna say if she was white or anything, but there's a whole lot of people out there who they got their records, but just because they don't have this color on them, it's they treat it differently, and those things like that just gotta change.
Oh yeah, it gotta change because it's like
If
there's blocks everywhere you go, then how in the world you supposed to get any type of rehabilitation? That's not a rehabilitation system. So that's where the changes need to be in from the roots. Like, okay, yes,
force us to finesse. Man.
Yeah, so it's like not to bring his name up, but Trump, and they tried to come up with this program, which is going through people that is getting out of the prison system. They're actually giving them opportunities to get a job, but there's people that's been out of the system for years and trying to get back on their feet, but there's blockages everywhere they go. So that's where you get, I still have shackles on everywhere I go. So it's like, where I'm supposed to live.
Facts.
If you say, no, you can't come over here, or you can't get a job over here, so it's like, you can't get a job to pay your rent, you can't do nothing. So it's like, if you ain't got a good support system in line for you, you are almost doomed. So therefore, it needs to be some change set up that people can get the opportunity to get a house and get a job. Not just any job, but a job that is going to help them prepare for the future. What about their 401k? What about, anything that's going to set them up and not just get by paying month to month or barely making it each month. So that's when I would say that's what the healing needs to start from. Let's start from the really changing and helping them. So therefore they don't have to return or even think of the old roots to survive.
For sure.
So yeah, do you believe some cases start from, how people were brought up or their surroundings or
Most
childhood, financial problems?
For sure. They kind of in a sense set us up for failure. Just with the way that they got the demographic set up. A lot of us, the minority, we raised in the streets, so it's like for a lot of people, that's all they know. They can't see nothing past that. So when that's all you know and that's all that you're experiencing, just whether it's gang culture, whether it's drug culture, whether it's even when you're in school and the school system is not even set up for you to succeed. It just makes it that much harder. So most definitely.
There's a single parent home as well. Single parent home and no one's there to raise the children. And it's just one parent that's working and trying to maintain the house, the kids, or raise it themselves.
Yeah.
So pretty much trouble waits for them right there at the door. So it's like, it needs to be more home support for the children so therefore they can see a better outcome. But first the parents need to be stable enough so therefore they can do that for them.
Yeah.
So yes. So that's what I would say shackles on and is still feeling like it every day. So what are some things that you will actually give to the youth to help them not be able to, run into these problems?
I will, use myself as a example, of doing the right thing, of showing them that there is a way, of, just being that light for them, to be able to pull them up for those who are willing, and so that they can just have a way of their own. Just most definitely just to continue to show them that there's a better way, and just like myself, I'm first in my family from Flint, Michigan, and I was first in my family to get my bachelor's degree. Mm-hmm. And my case happened a month after, I graduated, and my mom was already in that situation, but I still had to remain strong and to this day and just continue to do what I gotta do to be able to make sure I have an attorney that's gonna be there for me, and fight for me and not just work for the system, and just yeah, just show them a grind that's necessary, because we most definitely got to work 10 times harder than the opposition.
Okay, yeah, most definitely. And my insight that I would say is to know the roadblocks and know where the setups are in life, where it can have you on some setbacks. As far as don't hang around the wrong people, don't get caught up in the system. Just focus on your education.
Positive vibes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
surround
Keep
yourself
yourself
where
around
you want to be.
positive vibes, you know.
And once you do that, then you'll be able to have success. Know what's against you and know what's for you. So let's not make the same mistakes that other people have done, and so you can have a better future.
And I would say just love. As long as you love, like, you should be good. Most definitely, there's no question about it. And just pray right along with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the times be hard, and it's like, you only got yourself and what's in you. So
most definitely. So yeah. So there you have it. This is one of the many stories of people feeling like they still have shackles on even after being out of the system. Being home, trying to get back on their feet. They still feel like they have shackles on. So this is what I need you guys to do. I need you guys to share these videos. I need y'all to support and bring awareness to our communities, everybody's communities. So I want to thank the guests for coming on here and telling their story and enlightening the people. So I want to thank you, love, for coming on.
You already know, it's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's anything I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, spread the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out criminal discrimination. Doing everything that they doing. Like, I'm supporting the movement, most definitely. Love Forever and Forever, Love Entertainment. That's my business, Trillion Love Club Records. I'm most definitely gonna be here for y'all, like spreading the love through these tapes, through this music, through the film, through the apparel. So just most definitely follow us too, the one love, the only one love, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so yeah.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but don't give up on me. I ain't got shit, but they tryna steal all my luxuries. The way that I can do it, I promise you it's a must to see. Tired of my heart being broke, this shit is enough for me.